How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Radical Computer Solutions YouTube channel. My name is Tom, and welcome back to Gamedec. It says we need to get a new job. Check the mail on your computer. I can do that. The computer recognized me, and the familiar desktop appeared on the screen. Mail. A few emails from clients. It would be a good idea to reply. It helped the business. Let's check jobs. I started browsing. A job, and it was urgent. I have a discreet and urgent matter for you. I'll pay good money. Please get back to me ASAP. Jeffrey Haggis. Director Jeffrey Haggis? That Haggis? Again? After all that had happened? Yeah, let's see what he's got. I kind of got a bad feeling about this. Good morning, sir. Oh, you're there. Please come see me. Blue Whales Interactive Tower, level 255 South Entrance. I'll tell you everything when you're here. What is it this time? What do you mean this time? Is that some kind of Gamedec slang? Is this about the down payment? I'm talking about our previous interaction, and... What the hell are you talking about? Listen, do you want this job or not? Yes, but... I'll tell you everything when you're here. Don't keep me waiting. He disconnected. That's very weird. Let's go see what's going on with Mr. Haggis. O.C. Haggis. Okay. There was some noise from behind the door. Raised voices from a man and a woman. They certainly didn't seem to like each other. I heard the crackling of broken glass. No luck. The door was locked. The woman looked up at me over her dark glasses. Director Haggis is busy. Let's not disturb him then.
Copy and go. You can do it.
Hello, I'm here to see Mr. Haggis. I'm a Gamedec. The woman didn't pay me any attention. She wore glasses with dark lenses, and she was watching something in them. The nameplate on the desk read Junior Customer Support Specialist, Idris Ikari. Come on, kid. Good, you're almost there. You're watching something exciting, I see. Esports, good or bads. Ken Zhu. God, I love him. He's in such great shape. I thought he was dead. Ken was playing? How could that be? It had to be a rerun of a past game. Let's look into that. It's such a shame Ken is dead. His passing is a great loss for all Good or Bad's fans and his friends. What do you... What do you mean? I'm watching him live right now. What the heck? What, you believe the conspiracy theory that someone else is playing with his avatar? That he's too young and too gifted for that? Nonsense. Besides, he gave an interview at a press conference an hour ago in Realium. I don't believe you. There were facts and illusions. The fact was, I saw Ken's body lying still on wet pavement. He wasn't breathing, wasn't moving. He was dead. And yet this girl, Haggis should have fired her immediately. She was obviously hallucinating and delusional. I'm a fan. I love Good or Bads. I could watch their games for hours. They're real gladiators. They don't fake anything. Yeah, my starlet doesn't get it. All she sees is their big ego. And there's this important element of identification. Strategy. Good or Bad's players overcome pain to create harmony with their team, like a perfectly synced flock of birds or a school of fish. Despite the agony they suffer, they're able to enact amazing strategies. Knowing that is inspiring, uplifting. Oh, we've talked too much. Please don't hold it against me, but Director Haggis is waiting for you. Sort of. Okie dokie. Let's see what's going on here.
You are so pathetic, Jeffrey.
Either they didn't notice I came in, or they had more important things on their mind. Fuck, you're drunk and keep saying the same thing over and over. You're wasting my time. Fuck off. You fuck off. Hear me? Fuck off. What the fuck are you doing here? I'm here about the job. I'm a Gamedec. I'm here about... Oh, great. L, get out. A Gamedec? Don't you have your own people? Oh, you don't want the company to know about your dirty business. Fuck, you are so pathetic.
I need a drink.
Okay. That pig is rolling in money. He'll pay whatever you ask. Take advantage, honey. Take your stench and leave. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
This is so embarrassing.
Ask about the case. So, what about this case? I want you to find my dear Eleanor. Thankfully... I pointed at the door Eleanor had just left through and looked at him. I raised an eyebrow. No, I don't mean that drunken... A diginet went missing. She was created using a brain scan of my wife, Eleanor, the one from way back. I remembered the meeting in the Tree of Knowing, and I shuddered. The diginet. She wanted me to find her. Oh, wow. Find her, Gamedec. If you do, you'll never have to worry about money again. Thank you for the second chance, Mr. Haggis. I know I didn't do well last time. Get real, pal. You've mistaken me for someone else. Never mind. Listen up. Eleanor, my diginet I mean, she never left her Virtualium. That game was her home, a luxurious home. I spoke to her yesterday. Today she's gone without a trace. I need to know where she is. What happened to her? Check for yourself. You can hook up to my computer, but I will be monitoring you. I can't give you access to everything. Is that clear? Absolutely, sir. Guess it's best to not make him angry this time. Now get to work. Oogie doggy. Computer. Hooked up to Haggis's computer. Remember, I'm monitoring everything you do. Don't do anything stupid. I ran a few programs from my deck. As soon as I started scanning recent activity, I received notifications saying I had no access. There was nothing I could do. Haggis was monitoring and restricting me as he pleased. Still, I received a huge list of external connections. Isolate unique identifiers. I activated smart filters. They didn't show anything noteworthy. I had a feeling bordering on certainty that there was no break-in. The security system's design surpassed everything I had seen so far. BWI spared no expense on safety. I ran a few security analysis programs. Alert systems activated immediately, flashing the BWI logo. Okay, the gear was well protected, no doubt about it. I checked the connections. The computer controlled couches in the gaming room, but there was something else that ate up a lot of resources. There was a private Virtualium server, Eleanor's Sanctuary. Haggis had his own sensory world. Let's look. I launched scanning apps. The Virtualium space wasn't big, just a few rooms, an apartment of sorts. After a while, I got the results. Empty. Nobody was home. If she was in there, she had to be intentionally well hidden. I disconnected. Haggis was looking at stock readings. He wasn't paying any attention to me. Director Haggis, you have anything? I have a theory.
Well, what do you have?
She's in her Virtualium. Maybe she's still in her Virtualium. I don't know why she wouldn't answer. Meaning what? She's hiding from me? Not necessarily. Maybe it's a technical issue. That makes sense. We need to check that. Enter her sanctuary and look for... I don't know what. That's your business. You'll like it there. It's a lovely apartment. Giving you access. There. You can use a couch in the gaming room. Go on. Get to work. Alrighty. Lie on the couch. Didn't need a suit. I wasn't planning on a long session. No, we are not. But something kept bugging me. Maybe I am still in the tree of knowing. Could be a dream as well. Although I don't remember getting disconnected from the game that I was just in, so maybe I am still in the tree of knowing. This is a dream, okay. Maybe I'm still in the tree of knowing in some bizarre part of it. I think so. I still had to be in the tree of knowing. It was the only logical explanation. I inhaled deeply, exhaled, repeated the sequence, and managed to calm myself down a little. I suddenly felt my couch heating up rapidly. Ow, ow. Something's wrong. You think? I died. I died? I died. The pain was suddenly gone. I didn't feel anything. I was numb, blind, and deaf. I was just a thought. My digital body sort of disappeared. My body, if I had one, didn't move. I couldn't feel my nose, my chest, nor the air that was supposed to fill my lungs. It felt like I was hovering in a silent, spaceless void. I tried to clench my fingers. There was no reaction. I couldn't feel my hand. It was as if I didn't have one at all. I couldn't tell where it was. If I tried to raise my arm and hit something, I wouldn't register that it had moved or had been blocked. I wondered why I had stopped feeling anything at all. In states of sensory deprivation, my brain was supposed to generate hallucinations. It seemed that the most probable explanation was death. While entering the game, my muscles shrunk as if sick with tetanus. I felt terrible bone-breaking pain and smelled something burning. Had my fears come true? Had my helmet given my muscles spastic paralysis? Had my suit fried my body? Was I dead? Was this the end? But how was I able to think? With my astral brain? My soul? If so, then how could it have been the end? They said that when you died, you saw a light at the end of a tunnel. I didn't see anything. Something changed. I was shocked by the beating of my own heart. I heard a rumble of pumping blood and snapping valves. I blinked, my eyelids fluttering like sails. I was somewhere. I definitely wasn't in Eleanor's sanctuary. This is odd. What's this? Pedestal. Something started emerging from what looked like a puddle. They were hands made of stone. A spherical metal object rested in them. These arms belonged to a woman. Her fingers were slender and tipped with long nails. I noticed tiny veins on the back of her hands. There must have been more. I imagined the rest of the statue submerged in the liquid. The sphere looked like some sort of metal device. It wasn't fixed to the stone hands. I instinctively opened a deck of code analyzing programs, but the list was empty. I didn't have access to them. My touch activated the sphere, and it flew up on its own. Its emitter switched on and displayed a silhouette resembling Eleanor.
Welcome to Access Monday.
She sounded like a speaker from an ancient instructional video. I'm Eleanor's V-Ghost. I'll help you understand this place and how to find me. What is this place? Can you tell me where? I'm sorry, I need to finish. You're in Access Mundi, a place governed by special rules. Your programs won't work here, and you can't log out using conventional methods. The sphere in front of you is called Codebreaker. I created this program. It will open the paths of the Access Mundi labyrinth for you. I need your permission in order to assign the program to you. Just say the word activation. Sure, why not? Activation. Activation complete. The codebreaker has several operating modes, programs that you should adjust to yourself. It was made that way so I could only be traced by a human. You unlock each mode by acquiring an associated aspect. Aspects are one of this Virtualium's mechanics. Breathe deep, exhale with your mouth, repeat. Breathe out faster, spontaneously. Close your eyes. What makes you calm? Think of it. I tried to find peace among the cacophony of thoughts by taking some deep digital breaths and focusing on my body weight. I felt a hint of blissful relaxation and a fleeting sense of happiness pass through my mind. It quickly vanished, but it did calm me down. The V-ghost flickered and vanished. The sphere ascended and stopped above my shoulder. The codebreaker's light turned green, and it cast a beam that generated a holo projection. I see that it worked. Welcome back. Her movements weren't mechanical anymore, and her eyes looked more conscious, more human. I hoped she would answer my questions. Now the codebreaker will follow you wherever you go. You can also engage in a slightly limited conversation with me. I've been listening to you carefully, but now I have a lot of questions. Yes, just remember that my utterances are limited for now. It's been designed that way on purpose. You'll get a fuller picture once you unlock the codebreaker's remaining modes. Other modes? What do you mean? Analysis mode will provide you with detailed, authentic information. Domination mode transforms the codebreaker into a tool of destruction. There's also influence mode, which can open many hidden doors for you. I suggest you unlock it next. Shall I tell you more about it? Yeah, absolutely. How do I unlock influence mode? Explain it to me. Leave this place and enter the Labyrinth of Axis Mundi. It is a complex structure, but the codebreaker will help you navigate it. Once you're in the labyrinth, approach the green monolith and touch it. You'll establish a link. You'll see it in the codebreaker's light. Do this 3 times, and the path to your goal will become clear. How do I encode paths in a labyrinth? There are monoliths and chambers used for programming paths. The code can come in 3 colors. Each code leads to a specific location. Remember that colors can appear multiple times in the code. Sounds complicated, but it's simpler than it seems. You're a Gamedec. You should manage. Listen. I took the contract to find the Diginet. I have a few questions about that. Yes, that's crucial. Where is she? Eleanor. I'm not sure where I am now. I set out for the place discovered by our mutual friend Ken. He called it the Fringe. It's a place between the borders of 2 sensory worlds. There is a crack there that allows you to jump from this world to another. It's the only way for you as well. What's Eleanor's goal? What is she after? She doesn't want to be here. Can't you see where we are? It's inhuman, a strange place. I want someone to find her and to help her. It's not death. Alright, let's get on with it. Talk later. I guess you know everything now. Good luck.
I'm listening, Gamedec.
Where should I go now? Enter the labyrinth and touch 3 monoliths. Follow the green path. It will take you to the mystery tree. There, you'll obtain the yellow aspect and maybe learn about the rules governing this world. I hope it'll help you find me. That's all. See you later, Gamedec. Okay, but how do I leave? Oh, okay. Oh geez, Labyrinth is full of interesting places. You can find each place if you know its code. Code is a combination of 3 colors. You can set a color by clicking pylons available on each platform. If you die or load a saved game, you'll begin the game on a starting platform of Access Mundi, but your progress will be kept. Okie dokie. So yeah, I want that one green, I believe. Code the path to the tree. Okay. Why can I not move forward? This is weird. Nope, still can't go anywhere. Okay. There we go. Ah, the tree. Cool. Codebreaker hummed next to my head. I activated interaction mode and summoned the Diginet's V-Ghost. The mystery tree. I brought you here so you could unlock a new Codebreaker mode. It might also help you better understand reality. What kind of tree is that? Looks different than the rest of the local architecture. I was about to ask you the same question. Look at it. What do you see? I see the learning tree. I suspect that it's the learning tree. That's a very good name, better than mystery tree, though both terms are just romanticized names for a data access point. You can connect your codebreaker to this point to gain access to the database. All you need is an interface. Can you tell me how to connect to this database? Take a piece of the tree, a twig or a leaf will do. It will serve as an aspect stimulus that will unlock influence mode. This mode will allow you to influence the tree and create a physical interface for the codebreaker. Okay. Let's grab a twig. Felt a tingling sensation in my fingers and my arm stiffened. It wasn't a pleasant feeling. You see? It worked. Codebreaker has received the required aspect stimulus. Influence mode has been unlocked. Switch to Codebreaker's mode and try it out. Then we'll discuss how you can find me, Eleanor. That's what you're here for, remember? How do I switch between Codebreaker modes? It's connected to your psyche. All you need to do is issue a mental command. Okay. Cool. The V-Ghost disappeared and the Codebreaker changed color. The way it moved also changed. I issued a mental command. The orb sent a wave that created a hollow in the tree. I guessed it was Codebreaker's physical interface. It looked like the tree had given me access to its secrets, what was inside, and what would processing this data entail on a technical level. Let's download data from the tree. My head was bombarded with information. It came relentlessly fast, like stones being thrown at my brain. Oh god, no limit value set on the transfer. That's not good. Data is highly confidential. Methods of scanning psyches. Operations on quantum databases. Recreating psyches. Athena Promacho S. I don't know what any of that means. I fished out a keyword. Simulation. What was being simulated? Blue Whales Interactive. Modular management. It was Blue Whales Interactive. What were they doing? The amount of data was staggering, but if I stopped the transfer, I would never be able to access it again. Let's keep on. Decided to keep downloading. It all happened in cycles, in restricted geographical areas, but what made it so important? What did this have to do with... New information was forcing its way into my brain. Okay, that's enough.
Let's talk.
Let's see. You said that the normal ways of logging out don't work here. Then how do I get out of this labyrinth? And how do I find Eleanor? Follow my trail. I also wish to leave Access Mundi. I believe freedom awaits me outside. To reach the fringe, you must first brave the expanse, a seemingly endless road. Don't worry, I imported a vehicle from another game. There. Go to the expanse and look for the next clue. Come to the expanse. How do I get there? You can encode the path by touching monoliths and chambers. You'll need a specific color sequence for that. This verse holds the color sequence. Remember, it's sometimes worth listening to your gut so you don't lose energy wandering around. R L G. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's go back to the thingy bubber. Hello? Now there's two of them. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end this episode here and figure out where I need to go next. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And keep it radical. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.